Hey everyone, Namaste. My name is Avinash Anand Singh. Today I want to talk about a very powerful thing. Now we talk about development. We talk about growth, evolvement, and training. And we all go through many kind of books and training programs and courses to upgrade ourselves, the knowledge, the mindset, the belief system, the skills, the abilities, and that's all very good. That's required to really achieve a different level of results. But today I want to maybe bring a new idea, not a new idea, but an old idea, but very powerful idea. Now consider a lot of time, what really required for you to develop, grow and evolve is just not to learn something, just not to fill yourself with something, but to empty yourself, but to release something which is within you, which is stopping or becoming a hindrance for your growth, for your development. Think about it. And this is very beautifully said by the famous martial artist Bruce Lee. He said, empty your cup, empty thy cup. When you empty your cup, what happens? You create a space for the new to go inside. Most people, they're trying to bring the new and keeping the old inside. Now there's a clash, there is a conflict. There is an old inside me who is the kind of person I am, the beliefs, the thoughts, the emotions, the ideas. I want to learn something new, bring new skill, new knowledge, but both cannot coexist simultaneously. Even if it exists, you'll not be able to take the action required to take, for you to take to really achieve the results. Whereas if you say, I'm going to go fast and work on releasing, emptying myself, emptying my cup, which means to really go inside, investigate, was that which is not serving me? Or what is that which is becoming an obstacle for my growth and development? And when you start looking from this dimension, you'll see a different world opening up together. Because more often, what is required to be done is to let go of what is not serving us. But because we are so fascinated by the new rush of learning and the books and the things and people start seeking knowledge, we don't focus on emptying ourselves. Now, you ask then, what do you empty inside? What is that you have to release? One of the most important part which you have to work on to release is the kind of perceptions, viewpoints, beliefs, programs, conclusion you're holding inside. You see, that is the center point of who you are as a person, right? All that you have lived your life with, the knowledge, the experience, all that has culminated in form of a perception inside your mind or a form of a belief inside your mind. And this perception or belief becomes the center point of your life. You operate from this perception, you operate from this belief, you operate from this idea. And when you start holding this perception inside, what kind of thoughts you create is similar to that belief or in alignment to that belief. So for example, if I say this, one of the philosophy, possibly if like a person has that, this life is a struggle. Why? Because the person may in the past has been through a lot of challenging time. So the person end up believing life is a struggle. Now, if that's the core belief the person has, the philosophy, the viewpoint, the perception, the person is going to create the thoughts in the mind which are generally of similar nature. He would try to find struggle in everything, or unknowingly he will find struggle in everything. And he will say, you see, I told you life is a struggle. You see, I have so many struggles. What the person misses is those struggles are a manifestation of your own belief, own perception. Whereas if you say, okay, now, I have this perception, life is a struggle, based on my conclusion, but I have a limited life experience, and I cannot make a generalized point of view about life just based on my life, but let me go and investigate the life of great people. The people who have been through difficult times, still risen to great heights. What viewpoint, what perception they were holding inside. And the moment you start investigating in that manner, you come across people who have been through possibly more difficult life than what you have lived through. But they changed the perception they're holding inside. And that's the starting point of all change. When instead of believing life is a struggle, you say, what if life is a blessing? What if life is a learning school? What if life is joy and happiness? The moment you start putting this filter, right, then you start creating thoughts or emotions, or what you really come across in life would be suddenly something different. And that's the fundamental basis behind law of attraction, that your mindset, your perception, your viewpoint creates the world you live in right now. And I think one of the great Sufi philosopher Rumi, defined the entire thing in one line beautifully. And he said, what you seek is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you. When you say life is a struggle, you are seeking a struggle. And you, in uncountable ways in your life, keep finding struggle. Whereas you say life is a blessing, suddenly the energy you're creating now, the thoughts, the emotions, your words, the feeling inside is different. Suddenly the mind is now scanning the environment to search for blessings, right? So just because you have been through a difficult life, and you formed a conclusion, that may not be the right conclusion. So when I ask you, when we talk about letting go, the first thing to let go is the viewpoints, the belief you're holding inside. Now, there might be a possibility, and which is true for all of us, if you reflect back in your life, you'll have some area in your life which is not going as per your desire, as per your expectation. Might be relationship, might be your health, might be your finances, your business, your career, right? So a simple activity to carry out is take a piece of paper and write down, what do I believe about my health? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or what do I believe about my relationship if that's not going well for you, right? So choose an area and write down what you really believe about it. 5, 10, 15, 20 points. And then reflect back as a third person. Are these beliefs or perceptions I have are true, universally true, or these are just my conclusion? And you'll understand these are your conclusions. Then you say, okay, what can be a better conclusion I can hold in place of this conclusion? A conclusion right now which I can choose using my imaginative mind, my creative mind, my conscious mind. Because the old conclusion, old belief comes from my past, through my subconscious. But we have a gift of conscious mind, the creative mind. Using my creative mind, what I can create a new perception, new viewpoint about life. And when I do that, I start changing fundamental of who I am right now, which is my viewpoint, my perception, my ideas, right? And when you do that, something shifts, something changes inside you. And when you start really operating from that viewpoint every day, reminding yourself, looking from that lens, you see something different in life, something different comes to you. And this needs to be done. That's only you'll understand the power of it, right? So what you need to let go of your old ideas. And then you see what arises, what comes from within you, because now there's a space created, right? So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you are going to do this activity. Any questions, doubts, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to give some more insights on this part. Till the next one, be iconic and God bless.